To make one of my pallet wood, sorry, I'm out of breath, I just carried this out of the woods. To make a piece of my pallet wood picket fence, it requires 2 long cuts. I'm going to decide where I want to go here. This one's awkward because it's got a repair in the middle. So this will be the bottom. You have to decide which is the top and which is the bottom. This will be the top. This top one has to come off, this top frame piece. And then simply one more cut on the other side. Now here, I've got this piece in here. I don't know what that's doing there, but I've got to cut in between the two. And I think those are nailed together. Oh yeah, it's nailed in the front. Alright, this pallet happens to be the only awkward one I've dealt with, because it has a repair in the middle. Funny, I chose a... Oh, I see, that was broke there. I chose a bad one for my example today. Now I need a pry bar. Now I just have to cut the V for the top. And it's just a decorative cut. Nothing special, nothing fancy. And there's a piece done, ready to go into the fence. I have a line here I've strung up. You probably can't see it. It's just a piece of wire I tied up to the end fence and into a stake over here, so I have a guideline. So I make this relatively straight, because when you're standing right here you can't exactly tell sometimes. And the ground is sloped here, so I've got to raise up this end a little bit. I'm going to level each piece individually, so I'm going to grab some boards. I'll be right back. Now that I know where it's going to go, and I got the board for propping up underneath it, the next step is to pound in a stake that's going to hold it together. If I do it right and do it straight, these will join nicely together. There we have one. Now, except that this one's been patched up a little in the past. They would normally line right up nicely together. Nice and tight against that stake. Don't know how long I'm going to be able to work in this sun though. It's so intense. Something's wrong this year, it seems, with the sun. It's so intense. The heat of the sun seems stronger than usual. It's very odd. So there's that one. Line it up along the wire. Make sure it all looks pretty well and straight. And there's my pallet wood picket fence coming along nicely. I'm going to go all the way along to that orange stake. I don't know if you see it over there. Probably not. Right behind this pole there's an orange stake where I have the wire on it. And I'm going to angle and go over to the tree back there, up where my main gate is going to be. Process in 6-foot pallets to get a little bit of the floor done. I don't know if it's 5 or 6 foot long. nails on them, and that one's done. Done. Gotta set the angle right. Alright, then I've got to prop that up. Set the stakes. I got another one done. My camera battery's dying, so I have to take it in and charge it. Let me show you what I got so far. Just short of 50 foot. It looks like 40 foot, 30-40 foot of fence. Well, tell me what you think, everybody. But very simple, cheap, free. Just requires a little bit of labor, and definitely doing the job. Well, that's it for today. I thought I'd get the whole thing done today, but all the way up to the tree there, but it never goes exactly how you plan it. It doesn't take long to cut up one pallet, but it takes forever to search for a pallet. I was out in the woods out here in my pallet pile, sorting pallets all day long, and putting them into various piles. So that's where I spent most of my labor. Looking for the right pallets for here, but sure looks nice, I think. I really like it. Anyway, some of the pallets aren't perfect, but that's what happens when you get free use pallets. But the fence, I think, looks amazing. And I can see putting plants and stuff on here and some decorations. My mom has already come up with ideas for decorations, and maybe some solar path lights or something might look nice on that. But I'll just keep going at it. As soon as I get that done, then I can put up or let out the chickens. And then the next project is working on the electric fence to protect them by night, so I can leave them out all the time.